big guess how energy works. It works like this. If you anticipate the worst, guess what? The worst happens. If you expect disaster, guess what? Disaster happens. If you presume something horrible will occur, guess what? Something horrible will occur. If you assume a negative, guess what? A negative will happen. Why? Because it's energy. You're sending out. You're saying, I assume the worst. Boom! Projected to the ethers of dark matter and the astral planes of light. And you receive an experience that matches the dominant vibrational frequency of that transmission that's coming from the mind. And that will be your reality. Because energies generate experiences which create reality. Because these experiences are bricks laying the foundation of that reality. I see it as multifaceted surfaces. Each experience is a consecutive energy that builds to the concurrent kaleidoscopic reality of your life. So each facet is a consecutive energy, one after the other, building to the culmination of the concurrent kaleidoscopic reality. Concurrent meaning all at the same time. And that's what you get when you look inside of a kaleidoscope. All of these little multifaceted surfaces that formulate what that kaleidoscope is comprised of. And every time you turn it, it changes. But in this instance, every time you turn it, it isn't pretty geometric shapes and colors. It's just ugliness inside there. Just ugliness. Because you did it to yourself. People don't realize the energy that they carry and the power, the magnitude, the intensity and severity of what you can control and what you can't control. Human beings have this inherent tendency and this innate ability to panic in situations of uncertainty, which causes the mind to go into default negative setting and trigger these responses of these shock waves that are sent out. Now, these projections that you're transmitting unconsciously cause you to start building obstacles and blockages at some future point in your timeline that you will inevitably have to encounter face to face. And now you have to diffuse these things with an inordinate amount of your time, attention, effort, energy, concentration, focus, which is physically exhausting. The level of physical exertion is required to diffuse these things that should have never been created in the first place is just unfathomable, monumentally unfathomable. And people do this to themselves continuously. This is your conditioning. This is why they made you the way they did, to be a broken unit that works perfectly in their system, because broken works in their system. It doesn't work for you because that's why it works for them. That's how they control you. Look at the healthcare system in this country. What a flaming debacle that is. You think it stays broken for decades by accident? Go to any other country. Their healthcare system works perfectly every time. They don't have that bureaucratic red tape and that political bandering because they don't have time for this stuff. Look at the prison systems. I can't even wrap my head around that. How somebody murders 20 people and they get free college, free medical, free dental, 3 meals, a cot, a roof. They get luxuries. They get the right to sue you, the victim. I mean, it's insane. It's just insane. But anyway, that's the power of energy. Just wanted to let you know, you have to be very, very cautious. This is the reason why they never told you who and what you were, because they don't want you to be aware of it and realize your unlimited potential. Because if you did, then you'd shut them down. Because then you realize 2 things. I don't need you. I only need myself. And you are obsolete. You're non-essential. You're superfluous. You're gone. That's what they're afraid of. And if enough people actually awaken themselves and they start getting together, then you're a force to be reckoned with. And that's their greatest fear. Absolutely.